Hey everyone, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel and another week of meal planning. Now this week is going to be a little different because Ken and I are not going to be home for this entire week. We're going to be in California. But I wanted to share how I went ahead and I planned meals for my family with me being away. Monday we have meatloaf, and these are individually packaged meatloaf, individually packaged garlic roasted mashed potatoes. All they need to do is boil a pot of water, put the packets in there and heat them through, cook some fresh green beans, and they're going to have dinner. It's like so wonderful. And I'll put that recipe to the meatloaf because it's a good one in the description box. Tuesday they're having homemade pork tamales. These are red chili pork tamales. They just need to microwave those. I made a enchilada sauce that they can top it with. In my frying pan, I have about 1.5 tablespoons of butter melting, and I have about 1.5 tablespoons of some flour. I'm just going to make a little roux. Let it cook for a minute or so. I'm going to be adding 19 ounces of Old Paso red enchilada sauce. I just want to stir this until it gets heated through and is thickened. The enchilada sauce thickened up, and I'm just going to put it in this container. The boys will have it when they serve their tamales. And there's the cheese that's grated for the tamales. It'll make it really easy for them to put together. I also have a bean, rice, and cheese bake over here. They can heat this up in the oven and serve it with the tamales. To make this bean, rice, and cheese bake, it's real simple. You take a can of refried beans and put them in an 11x7 container. And then I have a 4-ounce container of the diced green chilies. You just put a layer of that on. I have some Spanish rice. We're just going to layer that on next. And then just finally top it with some grated cheese. Today I'm going to use some Colby. Can't speak today. And then we'll just bake this off in a 350 degree oven until it gets warmed all the way through and the cheese is melted. I'm going to get this into the freezer, and this will be ready for the boys when they have their tamales. And I'll put the link to how to make the tamales if you're interested in the description box. Wednesday we're having a cottage pie, and this was made from a leftover bistro style roasted chicken with the gravy, corn, mashed potatoes. They'll heat this in the oven, make a salad, and dinner is served. So what I did is I just went ahead and cleaned off any chicken off of the bones and put it in this 13x9 pan. I'm going to take the gravy and just kind of pour over it. I didn't have any corn left, but that's okay. I'm going to take some frozen corn and just sprinkle a layer of it on next. If you want to, you can add a layer of cheese. I'm going to omit it today. And then finally, I'm going to add a layer of potatoes on top, mashed potatoes. Get them all evenly spread out. It's messy. I'm going to wrap this up with some saran wrap and get some foil on it and get it in the freezer. And then what I do is when I get ready to warm it up, I let it thaw out the day before in the refrigerator. And I take a fork and kind of rake it across and put just a little bit of butter on top and heat it up in the oven. And it's delicious. Delicious dinner. Now, on Thursday, they're going to have penne pasta. I have the pasta sauce made here. They'll warm that up, cook the pasta, put the garlic bread in the oven to warm through, make a salad, and they'll have dinner. Thursday, they're going to do cheeseburgers with brats and the waffle fries. They'll do a little cookout. And I know they'll have fun with that one. They love that dinner. I have lettuce and tomato and cheese and red onions and pickles and all that stuff, so they'll have fun. Then, let's see, on Friday, these are those freezer pizzas, and they're so wonderful to have in your arsenal. I'll put the link in the description box of how to make these if you have kids. It's so economical. If you love pizza, it's a great way to save a lot of money. They go right from the freezer and you can bake them off, and I even show in the video how to crisp up the bottom, so it's really yummy. I'll put that link in there as well. All right, then on Sunday, I have Salisbury steak with homemade brown sauce, mashed potatoes, and I have some fresh asparagus. They can make a little salad if they want, and that is going to be their week of meals. We have a Walmart grocery haul for you. We picked up a little bit of fruit and veggies for the kids this week. Cuties, pink lady apples, bananas, some green beans, beautiful cherry tomatoes, celery, a cucumber, some asparagus, a couple heads of lettuce. For pantry items, some coconut flakes, peanut butter, Parmesan cheese, some refried beans, and a couple of cans of panko breadcrumbs. We're going to be making coconut chicken. Yum. Waffle fries, a couple of dozen eggs. We got some Colby cheese, American cheese, 4 gallons of milk, a gallon of orange juice, some ciabatta rolls, and then hot dog and hamburger rolls for the boys' cookout, and a couple of French breads. And that was our grocery haul.